So I've just bought a spare rear wheel that I can swap out with a more road oriented tyre, and I thought we'd go through again how to change the tyre just using basic hand tools. So one of the easiest things you can do is to mount the tyre or the wheel onto the new tyre. That gives you a working platform. These things are pretty useful. They're dust caps, but they've also got the valve removal tool in there, so if you can get a hold of one of those. So we're just going to undo this, put that somewhere safe. I'll show you how to use a side stand of a bike because that can sometimes be the easiest. So just spray around the edges here with a bit of soapy water. That will just allow the bead to move, tyre bead a bit more. I just use Johnson's baby shampoo because washing up liquid can sometimes affect the wheel. So make sure it's clear of the lip and then just pull the bike towards. Put your foot there. Can take a bit of effort, you need to get the balance right. Proving a bit more difficult than I thought. There you are, and do that side. Okay, so that's the bead now broke. Some tyres are easier than others. That was quite hard. This is out of breath, dragging that bike. Bridgestone battle axe or something. Okay, so get your spoon. You want a fairly narrow tip. Just start by so you just want to come in here. So just come in here, feel the edge of the tyre. Just pry it up and over. Just gentle. Don't need to go mad. Usually 3 spoons is ideal. Slide that in there because I can see there's a bit more of a okay, and just work your way around. Yeah, that's on there. That feels pretty tight, the Bridgestone battle axe. So then just work your way around. Okay, and then you can, this will all just pop off. Nicely. And do this nut. Okay, so now we remove the inner tube. Just pop that up in there. Put your hand up inside here. And then, so that's the tube removed. Okay, now to get this tyre off the rim, get a cloth, put it through. Okay, like that. And then stab that through so that the lip rests on, so you can see that on camera. This cloth stops you from scratching. And then just, with some relative difficulty, like that. Okay, just give the inside of the wheel a clean. Just make sure it's free of grit. And then you want to put your valve. I'm just going to use the same tube for now. So you want to put the valve stem back in. You want to put just a small amount of air in there. Just a little amount. Just so it holds a bit of bit of shape, like so. Make sure the rotation is the correct way. Rotation is that way, so that's fine. So what I'm going to do is feed the valve. Let's just take it out first. Okay, and then just do the okay, that's in. And then you want to do this up just so it makes sure that the valve stem is straight within the wheel. Okay, so rotation that way, sprocket's going to go here. So that side is now in, we just need to spoon on this side. So it's best to start at the valve stem because that's where you're going to have least amount of pressure. And as again, you want a thin tipped tool, but that you just want to put it in to this lip. So as it goes in, I can feel where that lip is. Get my finger out of there. Okay. And this bit's always fairly easy to spoon on. You may want knee pads because this hurts your knees. So we're just coming around, just little bites, making sure that we haven't nipped. God, this hurts my knees, this does. Make sure we haven't nipped onto the tube. When you get near the top, you'll have to start using two spoons because the tyre will start to want to pull back. So the reason we kneel on this is, the reason we kneel here is to keep the tyre in the center of the wheel. That gives us the most flexibility when trying to spoon on. And we're not taking huge amounts, not starting here, kind of just coming back here. You can feel the tube, there's the tube. Okay, so just hit it and then come back a little bit, and you can feel when you start coming off the lip of the tool. Okay, the closer you get to the end, it gets harder to put in the spoon. Oh, my knees. Stand on it instead. So we're gonna stand on the tyre because it's hurting my knees and knobbles. Sorry about the camera work. You're on my head, so. And popped, and you're on. So that is on. Pump it up with air. Okay, that's gone up to about 60 psi. Bead has popped onto the rim, and then we'll just double check. So about 35 psi on the rear, and then you're done. So another option is to use a valve stem fishy tool. So this can be used to pull the valve stem through. It's like a fishing valve hook thing, I don't know. Put this up through the valve hole in the wheel, and then connect it to it screws into the valve stem without the actual core. And then that comes on the outside, so that when you then come to put the wheel on with the tube, you pull this and then it will pull the valve through the hole in the wheel, in the rim, because on the front it's very difficult to get your fingers in to poke it through. So that's the alternative, or you can just do it the way that I showed you on this video. Hope that helps you out, guys. Thanks for watching.